Hello, guys. So I did a couple of soul mission readings, and they seem to be quite spot on or in the money, as they say in the US. In Europe, they would say spot on, I guess. I don't know. Um, it's um, it's it's interesting because everyone has a different soul mission, definitely, and that soul mission defines how you go through life in this incarnation. And the interesting thing about this is that even the awakened ones or the spiritual ones, the non-spiritual ones, everyone has a very specific soul mission path, and it seems to just fit perfectly once you understand what it is. And the moment that the soul mission or the soul plan, the moment the mind fights with the soul plan, trouble ensues. Could be a disease or trouble or accidents or just plain frustration, unhappiness. You kind of have to give way to your soul plan. You have to let go of the mind, the conditioned, because the souls, the actual soul mission is different from what society, the way society is structured or conditions you to be structured. So your soul mission might be to live in absolute harmony with yourself and in a way that brings whatever to your surrounding, whatever. And maybe the society you're living in or the surrounding that you're living is not congruent with that soul mission. And so it might be also your soul mission to learn to escape this conditioned situation and go a different route. And it's very interesting to observe. And for a lot of people, it is also to escape a certain matrix that has been given to you by your parents or your surrounding as you were little or in the surrounding that you were born in. For a lot of people, it's escaping that. Not for everyone. And that's the thing, like the soul missions are hyper individual. So you're never going to have the same soul mission. And the interesting thing is about partnerships, relationships, the moment you find another soul, first you have to know your own soul plan. And when you can read other people's soul plans, then you can see if they match. And if they match, it's going to be a good relationship. If you can both live together and fulfill both of your soul missions, then you have the perfect relationship. The relationship trouble begins when the conditioned mind or the relationship is in conflict with the actual soul mission. It's very interesting to see from this perspective. And then you start to understand why things worked out, didn't work out, and all this stuff. And right now I'm doing on average 1 to 2 soul mission readings a day. I'm doing it for free. It does exhaust me quite a lot because it needs at least 10-20 minutes up to an hour to get into the life of the other person. I have to feel into them. And I have to reflect in order to understand their soul mission. I also have to connect with their energy to receive maybe some of this Akashic downloads or whatever that is. And that's quite exhausting, but it's interesting also. And I would never consider doing it for money. Unless I was doing it for some really fucking rich person. And then they can transfer me 50,000. I should do soul missions reading for the rich and famous and then take 20,000 per reading. I should even take more. I should take like 50,000 per reading. If I took 50,000 per reading and I did 2 readings per day, I would make 3 million a month. I think that's quite reasonable. What do you think? The thing is, for rich people, it's nothing. Like 50,000 for a rich person knowing their soul plan, why not? Okay, I'm gonna finish there. I just thought it's very exciting to do this right now. I'm learning about it. And I just as with my healing sessions, with my tantra session, I seem to be really good in this. Just wanted to share this, and that it's interesting to understand soul plan and conflicts with soul plan.